Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's session. In this session, we'll see how to create queries using Wizard, Wizard, and then we'll see how to create report from queries. Also, we'll practice some SQL queries using SQL View. So let's start with the first point, that is creating queries using Wizard. So we are in the Microsoft Access window here. So if you see here, we have tables, two tables, EMP and Titanic, and we have one form and we have one report. So let's start with the first EMP table. I'll double click on it. I'll see all my data in this table. Now I have to create a query. So how to create a query? You have to click on create tab here, and you have an option called query wizard and query design. So I'll start with the query wizard. When you click on query wizard, you see this screen, and here you have to select simple query wizard. Click OK. Now you have your table listed here, EMP, and these are the available columns in your table. If you see here, you have ID, full name, designation, department, salary. So let's say if I would like to see the ID, name, and designation of the employees in my company. So I'm fetching ID, name, and designation. I click next. So now it is prompting to save my query. I have to give some title to my query. So let it be EMP query. Now I click on finish. See here. So we have our data here. We have ID, we have full name and designation. So if I have to see the query behind this outcome, I have to switch to a SQL view. You have the views at the bottom. So I'll click SQL view. I'll see my query here. My query, select emp.id, emp.name, emp.designation from emp. So we are selecting ID column, name column, and designation column from emp table, right? Let's say I have to see all my records. So how to do that? I'll delete all the columns. I'll type asterisk from emp. Asterisk means all records. So I'm typing select asterisk from emp. It will fetch all my records. When I run this query from here, this is a sign for running a query, exclamation sign. So when I click on run, I'll see all my data, right? Now let me save this query. So now it's saved. So you see your query will appear in the query category. So this is my EMP table, close it, and this is my EMP query. So if you want to see the query behind it, you switch to a SQL view, you see your data, right? And it's very easy. Now let's see in this table, I would like to see the name of those people whose salary is greater than 40,000. I have to see the name of employees whose salary is greater than 40,000. So I have to modify my query. Now I'll go back to my query. This is my query here. Yes, this is my table. I hope you're understanding. Let's say if I would like to see the record or see the name of those employees whose salary is greater than 40,000. So I'll select my query, right? And now I go to SQL view here. Now I type select, say column name is, I want to see the name, so I'm typing name, select name from EMP where you want to see the salary is greater by 40,000. So where salary greater than 40,000. So select name from EMP where salary is greater than. So you have to type the name of the column. Don't get confused. The name of the column is not full name. It's the label here. It's the label here. How to see this? You go to a design view and you see the column name is name. And the caption we have given is a full name. So we have to type the column name. So I'll go back to my query here. So select EMP from EMP or select name from EMP where salary is greater by 40,000. So let me save this query and let me show you my table first. See, if you see here in this table, I have 7 records and I have to see the name of those people whose salary is greater by 40,000. So if we manually count it, the first record Jerry is greater by 40,000. Second record Ria is greater by 40,000. John is equal to 40,000, so it will not be counted. And Aryan's salary is greater by 40,000. Abhishek's salary is greater by 40,000. So I'll go back to my EMP query. I see the name of those people. You have Jerry, you have Ria, Aryan, and Abhishek. See, Jerry salary is greater by 40,000. Ria salary is greater by 40,000. Divya salary is less than. So Aryan salary is greater by 40,000 and Abhishek salary is greater by 40,000. So I see the name of those employees. Jerry, Ria, Aryan, and Abhishek. Now I want to see the designation of these people as well. So I move to my SQL view. I see my query here. So I just put one more column name here, designation. Now I save it or run it. Now I see the designation along with the name here. So Jerry, who's a manager, his salary is greater by 40,000. Ria, who is a manager, her salary is also greater by 40,000. Aryan and Abhishek, their salary is also greater by 40,000. So similarly, you can customize or modify your queries. Let's say I have to count the employees whose salary is greater by 47. First, I'll show you the simplest way. Let's say I have to count the records in this table so that you would understand. Select count. I'm giving a column name here, name, or I can type asterisk. Asterisk means all records. So when I run this query, it will count all the records. So we have 7 records in this table. Now I'm seeing 7 records here. You can specify a label for this column if you want. I'll show you how. So here I can give a label as count. So here count is a function and here count is a label. If I run this, I'll see count. So count of employees is 7. If you go to employee table, you will see 7 records. So we have 7 records. Now my question is, I have to count the employees whose salary is greater by 40. So I'll go to a query. Where salary is greater by 40,000. Let me give a greater than symbol. So select count. I have to count the records from the employee table where salary is greater by 40,000. So if I run this query, so it show me 4 records. So there are 4 people whose salary is greater by 40,000. If I go back to EMP table, I will count it manually. Let me count it. So we have first record Jerry, whose salary is greater by 40,000. We have Ria, so her salary is also greater by 40,000. So 2 records. John is equal to, so it will not be counted. Divya is less than, so it will not be counted. Aryan salary is greater by 40,000, so it will be counted. Abhishek salary is greater by 40,000, so this record will also be counted. And Satya, its salary is less, so it will not be counted. So total we have 4 records where salary is greater by 40,000. So I'm seeing here 4 records. So this is how you can, modify your SQL queries. It's not difficult, guys. It's very easy. Now I'll see how to generate a report out of these queries. So we have query here. I'm going to modify my query here. So let me take the name, comma, designation of those employees whose salary is greater by 40,000. So when I run this query, I see the name and designation of those employee whose salary is greater by 40,000. Now I have to share this data with my manager. So I have to generate a report. So let me save my query. Once it's saved, now I'll go to a create tab and I'll click on report wizard. Now here from the drop down, I will not choose table, I choose query. So when I choose query, I'll see my available columns in the query. I select all the columns, I click next, right? And I click next, then next, and then finish. So my report will be generated here. So in this report, I have a full name and designation of the employees. So now I can easily export it to a PDF, or I can directly email to my manager or export to Excel, right? So guys, I hope you are understanding and you got to know how to create queries using Wizard and how to modify or change your queries and how to generate reports from your queries. If you find any difficulty, please feel free to ask questions and write to me in the comment box. You can mail me, you can WhatsApp me. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.